The first time we talked, you had just taken this office.
Yes, please.
And we were talking about how easy and difficult things were.
True.
How are you doing now?
Well, so far things are, we're doing well. I will not say we're not doing well, though we have a lot of challenges. As our earlier discussion, I'm still fighting for the issue of devolution of powers. You know, there's a challenge there. And my prayer is I would like us to go back to the local government, not KCC authority.
You don't want the KCC Act?
Absolutely. I don't want this book called KCC Act. I want us to go back to the local government. Why am I saying that? Is because of the equity, and communities down there need services.
To a layman watching us,
Yes, please.
how different are the two situations?
Very good.
What does the chairman of Wakiso have better than you?
That's the best example you have given. A chairman of Wakiso, under the local government, sits with the speaker and council and the technocrats, the town clerk and the DFO.
Yes.
They decide on a priority the the district needs. If it's roads, you just do a resolution and implement. Here in Kampala Central or in Kampala district of the 5, I sit with my speaker and councillors. We make a resolution and then we take it to the authority. Authority decides the items to do, the priorities, which is not supposed to be that. And if you are to compare the service delivery from a local government to authority, local government is better in service delivery than the authority.
Really?
That's why we are crying today still roads.
Have you talked to these people that head districts and sub-counties out there?
I have mayors who are my friends.
They have dusty roads, they have everything bad, they have broken schools, broken bridges.
Let us be honest, because our viewers are watching us. Let's be very honest.
Actually, they are in those villages.
I'm going to give you just a neighborhood of Kampala. We start with Wakiso, Entebbe, Mukono, Lugazi.
Yes.
Have you driven there at night?
Within the town?
Within the town.
Yes, I have.
You have seen the lighting system?
Yes.
You have seen the infrastructure of roads being done? Let's be honest. I'm supposed to protect KCCA. You get it? That's my duty because I'm a mayor of Kampala Central.
Yes.
I must protect the image of KCCA. But when I see things are going beyond damage, I'll put it that way. For example, if you compare Madam Jennifer Musisi and Madam Kisaka, Dorothy Kisaka,
Yes.
there's a very big difference.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? The privileges and the financial resources Madam Jennifer Musisi had was on a diamond plate. She would sit as her and say, I'm doing this and it is done. There's no need of crying to pay workers. The money was at her docket. KCCA authority, it's very unfortunate. I am the one collecting the highest number of taxes. Kampala Central. But what returns, my brother?
I don't know. You
Kabui, Muluganda bagamba kabui. Nothing comes. That's why I'm fighting for that. I need my 25% of total collection to come at the division. But I promise you, there's nothing like that.
What brings the difference between the time of Miss Musisi and the time of Mrs. Kisaka? Yet they are operating under the same act.
Exactly. Now, number one, if you compare the monies Kisaka is receiving now, and Jennifer Musisi, a very big difference. They have slashed it, not even half, but quarter. So don't blame again Madam Dorothy because the money is not there. Two, if we need a beautiful Kampala, you have to exactly leave status quo as is or as was. And then all the divisions, we have a mayor, we have a town clerk. The town clerk is supposed to be answerable. Let us empower these town clerks with the DFO and our engineering team to go down on ground and do work. I can promise you they'll do wonders. That I can promise without fear and favor. But I am praying day and night. I'm actually even taking KCCA to court. Why am I taking KCCA to court? We are fighting for our rights of the little that is written in the KCC Act to be given to the divisions. Let them give us what they're supposed to give us. In the meantime, as we are fighting to go back to the authority. Actually, I'm going to table this to the president. I'm going to show him the difference between the local government and authority. Because even here we're spending more money than the local government.
What are the chances that you will achieve the shift from here to there?
The fountain of honor is here. Is here. When I talk of authority, is His Excellency direct. So I need to explain to him, Ugandans want services.
So we want to take this from you.
Yes, and we go back to this. And then
The reason this came into
and
existence.
then or to take a kuminzani.
The reason this came into existence, it was after realization that there were a lot of challenges and problems with the other situation.
No, that's
How
not
are you
true.
going to convince him?
The issue of this was because opposition was dominating everywhere. I do not mind about any opposition members taking over Kampala. Hear this, Michael. If you see what it is in Kampala today, we have the Lord Mayor, opposition. We have all the mayors, opposition.
Everyone apart from you.
Majority of councillors, opposition. I do not mind them. That's what people have decided. NRM brought multi-party system. You have a buffet and freedom of choice. If you have chosen the opposition, no problem. We want service delivery. When we are giving services, we're not going to say this is an NRM member, this is one. Me, I want us to go back to ground. Let us give Ugandans services. Let us have a clean city, a smart city. Let us have garbage trucks. Let us have a good road network. Let us have...
So you're saying we went into the KCCA Act kind of times to try to neutralize opposition,
That's the truth.
not service delivery. How are you? So how are you going to convince it, to convince the authorities that be to reverse that?
Because number one, as I told you, my brother, I collect the highest number of taxes, or highest amount of taxes. And it is if you collect the highest number of taxes, which means the returns must come back. When they go to the coffers of URA, what comes back is not...
Does not reflect what you take.
Totally. So there's no equity there. That's why I wanted to bring that attention to His Excellency, to show him the amount of money I'm collecting. I'm even hitting targets. Hitting targets and beyond.
Okay.
But with service delivery.
So you want devolution of power, you want KCCA Act scrapped.
The moment you are here, that's devolution of powers. I want here, let them give us the, like for example, the issue of our sweepers. You have seen them coming out crying. It's because the money was not there. I want to thank Parliament. They've come up with a supplementary budget to pay these workers. I want to see those workers being paid, and actually I do not want to see even this issue of business community coming out. I want Kampala calm the way it has been always.